Hey everybody, welcome to week 22. First up, we've got kind of starting where we left off last week. This is that pop and swap new attorney He-Man. This time I put him by a render of the old, like, one of the old designs of Castle Grayskull. Just kind of off in the background. It's a cool shot, not too different than the last shot. Um, But I posted again because I was pretty happy with how that pop and swap came out. Again, I like to take pieces from the Masterverse and put them in Origins. I think it's kind of fun. I prefer that type for my Masters of the Universe, like that body type, the form factor or whatever. But yeah, there's that. Kind of cool. But if you saw last week, it's not really that much different. Um, and then we're gonna start a another Toy Merc theme. This one, the collab was Villains Win, and you'd kind of seen this picture before, but it was from the back. Thanos giving the snap. This time it's in the front. Just again, I took the comic panel um, snap and just put him in front of it. I mean, obviously, I'm a fan of Thanos. It's in my name. But yeah, there's that shot. Not too bad. Pretty basic. Up here, you got Mumra and Lion-O fighting. They're kind of in his chamber. I took a screenshot from the old cartoon. Uh, Mumra's got Lion-O by the neck. Frustratingly, you can see a little bit of my light shining through on the screen. Something I try to work around, but every once in a while I miss a little piece. Not too bad. I actually still really like the shot. Again, these are cool figures. I wish they had a little bit more articulation, but they look damn nice. So, yeah, there's that. Mumra, choking Lion-O. And then up next, not really part of the theme, but I got my Mexican bootleg Orko. I actually got like a whole pack of these bootlegs from Mexico. Kind of goofy looking. You can see not the greatest likeness, but this one's kind of cool because he like lights up and does like little strobing. I put him in my little Zorak from Space Ghost diorama. So there's Zorak's keyboard and there's the speaker and there's like the floor. I just want to take a shot of him, share him. I lit him up and let him kind of do the lighting for the shot. Looks a little weird, but cool little figure. And then up next, we got Megatron defeating Optimus. This is an older Optimus. I'm not sure which one this is. It's from the early 2000s. But I opened up his chest plate because you can do that with this figure. And just put like some little broken bits of wire and have him pulling the wire out. Cobra Commander in the gunner position because this is the HISS tank Megatron. And this is the Battle Mountain as the ground. I do this every once in a while. Just kind of lay it there for like the terrain, and this is a tapestry you've seen a bunch of times already, but I'm going to keep reusing it because I have it, and it makes a pretty decent backdrop for the pictures. All in all, this picture's a little too bright, but I like the idea of it. I'm not sure why. Every once in a while, it's cropping, like, I don't know. It's cropping more than it should here. Usually the whole picture's shown on these, but for whatever reason. And you can see a little bit more of his hand in the gun. His whole head is in the shot, but for whatever reason, it's cropping right now. I think it's just because it's a little bit taller than most of the pictures I usually take. Can kind of... Yeah, I'm not going to mess with it, because if I mess with it, then the other picture is going to be off. So you get the idea of the shot. If you want to see it, it's on my Instagram. So go check it out. Up next, this one is probably my favorite picture of the week. If you watched Masters of the Universe Revelation, this is taken straight from there. In fact, this is the background is right before he pops out, and it's just on my TV, paused. And I took the Mondo. So this is from the Mondo soundtrack for Masters of the Universe. There's a little like pop-up Grayskull there, and I just put the Skelegod on top with that scene in the background before he pops out of the castle, and I'm blocking the castle on the shot with the actual Mondo one to kind of have him inside of it. And this is like straight out of the show, so pretty cool. The only thing, like, I like this picture a lot. The only thing that I did kind of mess up on is the focus is on Grayskull and not on Skelegod, which bugs me a little bit, but I didn't notice it all the time, and I was super happy with that shot. The colors look really good. This little cardboard piece is super fun, and then just, I like recreating scenes, and this was a cool scene, so yeah, happy with how it turned out. It's, like I said, my favorite shot of the week. Up next, this one got a lot of responses and a lot of likes. This is just like Venger holding Bobby down, being like, "I'm gonna kill your fucking unicorn, Bobby." Pretty rude. It's just the background from the toys. There's like a tapestry running under and some carpet here for the foreground. But all in all, fun shot of a horrible thing. But it all worked really well. Like the blast, and Uni like, "What the hell?" And then Bobby like, "No." I don't know. I liked it. It's a fun shot. It's a rude shot. Another moment where my sense of humor starts coming through, which I lean into at a certain point. So yeah, it's fun to just have fun, right? Up next, this is another one that I thought was kind of funny. Mutant Massacre, right? So Sabretooth going through the sewers. This is the Teenage Mutant Massacre. So you can see Mikey and Raph have already downed. Poor Downey's got his neck snapped backwards, and Leo's the next to go. Sabretooth just being a dick and murdering mutants in the sewer. Screenshot from the old cartoon, blown up a little bit too much and a little too pixelated, and every once in a while you can see like these wavy lines in the screen if I don't get the shot just right. But fun picture. Offended one of my real life friends with this picture. He's like, "Man, why you gotta do Donnie like that?" Which I get, because Donnie's my favorite turtle, but sometimes you do things that make you sad. All in all, this is another cool shot. Conceptually, great idea. I'll probably retake this at some point when I get the new Sabretooth in. And yeah, it's fun. Teenage Mutant Massacre. And then up next, okay, so you got Sunman, you got Pighead. I gave Pighead some minions. I've talked about this before. Again, this is the Battle Mountain kind of on the ground. There's another Battle Mountain over here on the ground, just to have like some rocky terrain. Got one of the Imperial Dragons, some of the old Remco Warrior Beasts, and these are Pighead's minions. So, on my shelf, they're Pighead's minions anyway, because he doesn't have any, and he needs some. So, there they are. Just a cool shot. Doing the villains win thing, so I had him, like, he's biting his arm, he's holding him back, he's got a gun on him, he's getting ready to bash him. I just put some, like, random plants that I had. There's that tapestry again. It's kind of cool, like, this tapestry, I use it a lot, but the way you dress up the scene, like, I mean, because I keep telling you it's that same one, but it's pretty versatile. It works in a lot of situations, so I use it quite a bit. And then up next, I was always a big fan of Legacy of Kain. I was digging through some old toys, pulled this out, just kind of snapped a shot of them. It's a screenshot from one of the video games. I do not remember which video game that screen cap came from. I just found it online. I wish I had lit up his face a little bit better, because his eyes are pretty cool here, and really makes sense that he's using a torch in the bright light, but I just kind of threw him in there. I take a much better shot with him later, and I use like some self-made props on that shot, so it'll be cool when we get to it. But Legacy of Kain, another franchise that just kind of went away that was awesome back in the day. Always been kind of a fan of vampires, so different takes on them is nice to see. This game, like the original, well, not the original, I guess the second one, the one with Raziel, Soul Reaver? Yeah, Soul Reaver. was a super fun game. I was really into it, and then I bought the toys. I want to say these are probably in the early 2000s again. So, when I was a young adult collector, my first round with adult collecting, I purchased these and a bunch of other toys that you'll see pop up from time to time. And then I stopped collecting again for a long, long time. Now I'm back at it. This time, taking a bunch of pictures. So, alright, that's going to do it for this week. A little bit shorter than the last few, but the last few have had like a bunch of extra stuff. I hope you guys are still enjoying the content. I didn't get any new followers or anything, but, we're slowly growing here, and I appreciate every single one of you. Keep checking it out. It will keep getting better. There's some cool stuff coming up next week, and next week I'll start, I think, my first not safe for work picture, which leads to a whole other can of worms. Some of it you've seen with my Naughty November retrospective if you watch that one, but brace yourselves. It's coming. Alright, I appreciate you guys. You have a great week, and I will see you next time.